Let's talk about falling in love with chaos. I mean, there's nothing but chaos out there right now. And it can be devastating. It can be enlivening. It can be wonderful. It can be terrible. So let's see if I can help you make this wonderful and enlivening and deeper and more loving and feeling better than you could have imagined. Whatever's happening now is happening. It doesn't mean it has to be interpreted the way anybody else is interpreting it. You can interpret it how you want to interpret it. So let's interpret this as chaos, uncontrollable by you or me, and not what we would choose. Okay? So how do I fall in love with something I would not choose? Well, the choice is not in the thing you choose here. It is in how you want to perceive it, how you want to entertain it. Do you want your thoughts to be about fear and pain and all of that? Or do you want them to be about sleeping well, feeling good, feeling peaceful? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to create a deeper relationship with a man? Do you want to start to meet a man dating? Or do you want to not have those things? So we may not be able to choose our circumstances, but we can certainly choose what we do with them. And what we do with things from feminine energy is very different than what we would do for masculine energy. Masculine energy, we would rail against it, fight it, try to fix it. Here, I'm asking you to sink down into your feminine energy and experience the chaos as something exciting and new and like a kettle of ingredients that's going to become something amazing. I want you just to look at that for a moment, not to think on it or make it an affirmation or try to manifest it, nothing like that. That's all masculine energy. What I mean is just picture it. And just say, you know, in this moment, I'm going to choose peace, sinking down, feminine energy, slowing down, experiencing where I am. I'm just going to do that for a moment. And the way you're going to do it, which is what this is about, is falling in love with it. I don't mean accepting it, accept where you are. I don't mean allowing it to be. I don't mean giving up on it. I mean literally falling in love with it, whole heart, whole body. What happens if you just say that to yourself? I'm falling in love with the chaos of this moment. It feels different, right? It feels more energetic. It feels more emotional. It feels more silly. It feels you. So that's like a very first step for me. And it's what I talk about with everything that is not going the way you planned it. Fall in love with it and let that just be inside you. Do it 100 times a day. Every time you have a thought that feels terrible, let's not talk about negative or positive thinking, just an icky feeling thought as opposed to a good feeling thought. If you have an icky feeling and a thought that makes an icky feeling, just look at it and go, whoa, and then fall in love with that icky feeling and that icky thought. That's a new one, right? Just fall in love with it as it is. You will start to almost have a sense of humor about it, but you will start to notice that those icky feelings and the icky thoughts have less of a hold on you because they're not going to be battled anymore. It's the battleground. We want to fall in love with that battleground when it happens, and things will start to shift for you. This is just a simple tool that to me is pervasive and is at the heart of things. When something happens and you feel you like it, you don't like it, but you can feel yourself reacting in a way that's shutting down, and instead you want to open up, just fall in love with what's going on inside you. This is self-love to the max, and it's so much easier than taking baths or doing things to make yourself feel better. Just fall in love with the moment. Okay?